Hey, what's going on, dudes and dudettes? It's Pip Surfer with another daily update for the Cowabunga system. Today's Wednesday, March 10, 2010. Hope y'all having a great day, and I know I haven't had a video update in a while, but I'm glad to be back on it. And if you saw yesterday's post, you would have seen that it was just a horrible day for the system. Took quite a few losses there, and sometimes that's just how it goes. You know, I can't say that it doesn't hurt me as well. Of course, I'm human too, so it does stink to lose, but kind of got to roll with the punches, and you know, let's just get back up on our feet and continue to trade the system. So with that said, if this is your first time watching these videos, you're going to want to click on the link right above it that says if this is your first time visiting this blog, read this first. If you click on that link, it's going to give you the rules to the system. Go ahead and read that whole long page and kind of absorb that knowledge and get a good foundation of the system rules in your head, because these videos don't really go into detail about it. This video is more of just how to apply the system to the markets. So if you do that and you come back later, then these videos are going to make a lot more sense. But if this isn't your first time and you're just back here on the regular, I just want to welcome you back, and thanks for sticking with the videos. Hope they're helping out, and I'm just going to jump right into it. So I have my 15-minute chart and my 4-hour chart open. I'm going to open my 4-hour chart and move it back to before midnight so you can see what it looked like. Again, we had a downtrend back on the 8th of March, and since then we haven't had any new trend change candles. Therefore, at the start of our day, our trend was down. And if I move through today's action, you could see that there were no new trend change candles during our session. Therefore, the trend was still down, and we still only looked for short trades the entire day. Alright, so it's pretty much that simple. It only gets kind of tricky when there's a trend change candle in the middle of our session, but today was not a case of that. So now I have my 15-minute chart, and before I start trading, I want to take a look at my news events for the day. And if you go to babypips.com, click on this tools tab, it'll automatically bring up the news events for the day. Just double check it though and make sure that you're on the right day. Today is March 10th. And then again, this time zone drop down bar, make sure it's set to your correct time zone. And really, we're just looking for news that affects the sterling or the dollar, and not much going on today. We just really had one news event, which was at 4:30, and that was the manufacturing and industrial production for the sterling. So that was pretty much the only one to kind of watch out for. And again, yeah, so that was pretty much it. And 4:30 is a usual prime time for UK news, so today was no exception. So again, now I have my news written down, or you can set an alert or some kind of alarm just to let you know when it comes out, because you don't want to be in the markets during those times. So that's really what it's for. We just want to know what times they come out. Alright, so now that I have my news events and I know I'm only looking for short trades, I'm ready to begin my day. Alright, so now I'm going to move my chart forward one candle at a time and give you my thought process along the way. And the very first candle, which opens at 12 and closes at 12:15 a.m., it actually happens to be a crossover candle to the short side. RSI below 50, stochastics trending down. MACD was positive from the previous candle and losing value, so this is a valid entry. So you'd want to enter at the close of the candle or as close to it as possible. In this case, it's 49.65. Our stop is at the most recent swing high, which is at 49.77, and our target will be at the nearest 0 or 50 level, which is at 49.50. Gives us about 15 pips of potential profit, which is okay. So we'll leave it at that, and we'll just move the chart forward. And unfortunately, very quickly at 12:30 we get stopped out. So again, another loss, which can be disheartening, and again, it does kind of work at your emotions, but you have to stay disciplined and just jot that down as another loss. But that's why you practice good money management. It's for times like these where you know you can kind of take a string of losses. You want to make sure that your money management is keeping you okay, because that should comfort you and keep you rest assured that you will still continue to make money in the long run because your money management rules are in place. So again, that's a big part of your trading success, and if you don't know much about money management, then I encourage you to stop trading at this point and go back and learn about it and set those rules in place before you begin again. Alright, so now I'm just going to brush that off, record the trade, and continue to move forward. Here we get another crossover. This is at 1:30. RSI is below 50, stochastics trending down. MACD was positive from the previous candle and losing value, so this is another valid entry. So we would enter at the close of the candle or as close to it as possible. In this case it's 49.62. Our stop will be at the most recent swing high at 49.81. And let's see, our near 50 or 0 level is at 49.50. Now this only gives us about 12 pips of potential profit, not even including the spread. So we're really not going for that many pips here. So in this case, I'd like to go for the same amount of pips I'm risking on the trade. And so to find that out, you just take your stop loss, which is 49.81, subtract it from your entry at 49.62, and you get a difference of 19 pips. And so now you just subtract 49.62 and subtract 19 pips, and you get a target at 49.43. Okay, so now that we have our target, we can begin our day, or excuse me, begin moving forward. And I know news isn't coming out until 4:30, so if I happen to be in the trade by then, I will exit no matter whether my trade is in positive or negative. But I don't want to be in the trade when the news event comes out. So I'm just going to move forward. And so my target gets hit right here. It does make a clean break, so what I want to do at this point is move my stop to 49.43 and set my next target for the nearest 0.50 level. In this case it's 4900. And so I'm continuing to watch it, continues to drop. And then you can see that my target is hit here again at 245. Now again it makes another clean break, so what I'm going to do is trail my stop to 4900 and set my next target to 49.50. I'm just continue to watch it, and then you can see that we get stopped out in the very next candle. So that was a good trade. Again, definitely made up some pips that we lost from the previous trades, so that kind of helped out a bit. So you just mark that in the books and continue to move forward. Okay, so it's about 3:30 now. I know news is coming out at 4:30, 4:15. And so here's the news candle. Again, it does make a crossover here, but it's a news candle, so you wouldn't trade it anyways. And either way, stochastics aren't even trending down, so it wouldn't be a valid signal either way. But again, news candle, so no trade. Again, just watching the markets. Still only looking for crossovers to the short side. See, we get some retracement here. And we're just continuing to watch it, looking for a crossover to the short side. But you can see the market just kind of continues to bounce up here, and here the market begins to move lower. So I'm getting close here, thinking that we might have a crossover soon. But let's see, the price bounces back up. Again, it bounces up again. So still no crossover, and it's 11:30 here, so our day's about to end. And sure enough, we don't get any trades the rest of the day. So you can see there's a crossover there, but it's already past noon, so it doesn't even matter. So again, we had two trades, one loss and one win. Again, just jot that in the books and continue to move forward. You trust in the system, stay disciplined. But if you have any questions regarding today's trade or any other trades, or any questions regarding the system, don't hesitate to post it in the blog or in the forums, and I'll try my best to answer them. But that's pretty much it. Hope you all have a great day, and I will see you all on the next update. Cowabunga, dude.